This is my app verification video. So firstly, I wanted to do the domain verification thing. So as you can see, I've done firstly, I've added the hello at Calbot owner to the Google Cloud web page here. And then I've also verified the domain name. So our main domain name is calbot.cc, but then the app is actually hosted on app.calbot.cc, and as you can see, it's I just verified it, so it's here. Cool. So now, in terms of the actual app verification, we have 3 scopes that we use, and I'm gonna just walk through the checklist that you sent here. So firstly, when the user signs in, this is the login screen that they see. They can sign in with different services here. We're going to be using Google. So the user clicks on sign in with Google. This window opens, and as you can see here, this is the ID. And to verify it as well, this is the ID here, and this is the ID there. Cool. So once the user signs in, they can select the account, click on the account. We see that the app isn't verified. This is what we are addressing with this video. They click on advanced and they currently go to calbot.cc. This just confirms all the choices that that they make in terms of what information that we're allowed to access. They click on allow, and once that's done, we are redirected to this page, and this is the scheduling page. Now, this is where we see our first scope. So this is the contacts read-only scope, and from here we pull the contacts that the user has in their emails, and this is the contacts that they have in their address books and also in their email. We also sort these contacts. So you, for example, if you type in admin, you cannot, well, you can't see anybody. So there is that. But don't store any of these. We just make a pull request, and this allows user to, for example, select the people that they want to have a meeting with. So our application allows people to schedule meetings, and it's a fairly straightforward process. So they can type in, for example, this is my email. They can select me, and they can click on find time. Now this is where we come into our second scope. This is the calendar events scope, and as you can see here, we pull all the availability when the user is free or busy, and we don't actually see the kind of the event data. We can just see that somebody is busy. We don't actually know what the person is doing at that time. So as you can see here, you can kind of see the gaps that work for both of these users, and you click here, type in the meeting, my username, and you send invites here. And this is where we come to our final third scope. So this will add the event into people's calendars. So you send invites. This is gonna add the event automatically into people's calendars. And if you go to people's calendars, this is the Calbot one, the one that's associated with hello at calbot.cc address. You can see the event is now here, and you can see that it has been added for both the hello at calbot.cc address and the calbot at taras.cc address here. So these are the scopes. That's what the application does. In short, it's a kind of meeting scheduler for people. You select people from the contacts, and the bot that we made scans the calendars, shows them free and busy times, and adds the events to the calendar, and that's it. I think that is it for the scopes. And looking at the list here, I think I've shown how we can run the process, and I've kind of demonstrated the functionality. And I think how data is accessed as well is shown. Well, you saw the URL bar. You saw the app name. Actually, I'll do it again just to make sure that you can see that in here it says Calbot.cc. That's the app. Consent is in English. Yeah, and I'll upload it and make sure that the video is publicly accessible. So yeah, I think that's it. Let me know if there are any more problems or comments or feedback or anything like that. Thank you very much.